Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 55, I believe, of Sons of Carthage and Rome as Tunis. Today we're going to be annexing the Spanish Empire, hopefully. Well, that's the goal at least. And hopefully we can accomplish that. That'll grant us the ability to grab the entirety of the Spanish colonies, which will be nice. Pretty much just, it'll be great to have, and it'll be one less person, or one less country, which will continuously keep joining coalitions, which is always the goal for full annexation. On the bright side, we've gone ahead and reduced our AE in the HRE to nearly nothing, after not touching it for a very, very long time. So after we complete our war with Spain, hopefully we can go and do the same thing and annex Portugal, while also having to fight the entire coalition. Also, I went ahead and didn't actually check what we'd have to do with Hungary here. But I'm just gonna, keep the same train of thought as yesterday. Or not yesterday, it was like 5 minutes ago for me. Before I took that 5-minute break. But I'm pretty sure I'll just wait for the cores to be done. And then, we'll go ahead and do what we have to do. Once the cores are done, we'll know for absolute certain whether or not that actually is the case. So yeah, should be pretty good. 200 ducats for some innovativeness is a cheap price to pay, so of course I'll take that. France's royal marriage with us has ended. We've also revoked France's status as a march, and France is now paying 11 ducats a month to us, while being rather upset. But we keep feeding ourselves prestige, and then we keep feeding that prestige into France, who probably shouldn't rebel for a very long time, because you can just keep placating pretty much forever. I don't know if it goes to, 100, I don't think you can reach a minus 100, but we can keep placating them. I think this will be the last time we actually have to, because, first of all, I'll take my, should it be same continent subjects, or anti-revolutionary zeal? Probably anti-revolutionary zeal. Yeah. That would be a really good idea. That'll probably reduce their liberty desire by about half, which is not at all true. About 30%. Not directly 30%, but the amount that they get from development by 30%. So maybe about 25, 26%, maybe 27 at most. That's what we'll actually get out of that. We have a couple of Croatian separatists as well, but actually, do we have anyone to deal with that? Not really. We don't have access through there. Never mind, yes we do. So we should move someone there just to take care of that. The Ottomans are doing the Ottoman train. Oh, they're at war with Russia. Well, rest in peace, the Ottomans. I don't think I'll have to fight Russia. Russia's doing a reconquest, so don't imagine they'll be taking much more than their cores and maybe up to here. At worst, they could take parts of Carpathia, but they probably won't dip into the Balkans, which is my domain. The Balkans will belong to me personally, because I think I can chunk down over 100% overextension that it'll be applying to me. With relative ease, I don't think it'll be that bad. I don't think I have to, get another client state for anything like that. I'll attach you to the transport and I'll move over here, clean up the rest of this area. Yeah, I'll have to go and move some troops into the Spanish colonies as well, I think. Yeah, no, we're a little too far away from being able to full annex Spain, so we have a couple things to do first. Yeah, Croatian Separatists, but I think I went ahead and fixed those, didn't I? Right? Yeah, I fixed that whole situation. So that's okay. And, oh boy, as we get towards the 1700s, this is really when the game is starting to lag. Which is great stuff. In fact, I should have you over here. And then you can go and do these as well. The cores should be done soon, which should alleviate some of the upset. Ardalan Separatists, where are those? That's not helpful. In Urfa, okay, yeah, I'm converting that, so that makes sense. Why it's upset. Okay, let's go and convert that as well. All of the cores are done, which is beautiful. Yeah, they're the Ardalan Separatists. Which are over here. No issue. There we go. We'll take care of those super quick. We'll bring these guys together. And let's move them over to here, where we have a couple more things to occupy off of Spain. Yeah, it's really going to take a while for us to grab everything we need from them, but it'll be worth it. Just gotta make sure we don't cap on any power types either. Okay, you guys can move over there. And maybe I should start building a second fleet to move ships. I mean, look at this. We have 400 capacity for ships. I should build a second fleet of transports just so I can move them places. Let's keep in mind I actually do need to build some more heavies, or not heavies, I need to build a lot more lights as well. I need 500, so let's build several more of those. Hopefully I'll have enough coastline that I actually don't need to get maritime ideas. By the time this Let's Play is done, I mean, I'm obviously going to have like 600, 700 ships. So let's go ahead and do that. Build up a whole bunch of those bad boys. Okay. Build the force limit. That's not what I wanted to do at all. To do that and then grab a couple more of these. Oh boy, lots of ships. Lots of clicking. The issue with building templates for ships is how terrible they function. They try to use like the nearest 5 provinces for it all and they don't spread out, which is terrible, so have to do them all manually like this. Tons and tons of fun. Okay, I think that's every single Mediterranean province we own now. I could use Turkey's as well, I might as well. Use everything we can. So now we'll have 243 light ships, which is about halfway there. Yeah, we'll just have to build a few more as we get a larger coastline. From France, from the Ottomans, from Turkey when we annex them. And we should have a large enough coastline at that point. I think I also went ahead and built some grand shipyards too, didn't I? So maybe build some more of those. Those are really useful. Okay, over to East Timor. And who are those? Sudanese Separatists. Well, conveniently, we're nearby, so should be no issue. You guys are doing the weird thing again, where you guys are not synced at all. Okay, move you guys over there, and yeah, you'll rise up soon, because I'm, of course, converting you. I could do this and then just stop converting, actually. That works just as fine. I'll convert something else that matters. Okay, great. Let's have you guys land as well. How many of these grand shipyards can I have? I don't really want to dip below the 3 per kind of threshold. Okay, here's the final test. Well, actually, once I'm done annexing Spain, it'll be the final test. To see if, maybe, just maybe, you know, potentially I could still release Hungary. And if not, it's not the worst thing in the world, right? There are other ways to do what we need to do. I just have a very obvious preference towards using vassals for it, but that's fine. I can just annex the land myself with no issue, really, but it's better if I could reconquest. So somehow, I'm not even going to question that. France is doing France things. We're going to move over here and grab those islands as well. I think that would be a great idea. We didn't miss any, which is good. 41% only, though. Yeah, we need a little bit more. A little more war score. We have 2 sets of islands to invade them on, so we'll go and complete that task first. Also, these guys can, like, they can plunder every single coast in the entire world, pretty much. There's, like, nothing that's stopping them from plundering everything. Because I still have that ability, despite it being relatively useless, but clearly still used for something. Okay, Wake Island. Time for your wake-up call. Called being invaded by 45,000 North Africans. Conversion successful. Let me grab another one of those real quick. Someone's sown discontent. Well, of course they have. Few indeed can claim to be as prestigious as I. Yeah, that's totally going to work out for us. Austria's probably going to join the coalition. No, because they can't. Okay, great stuff. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. The problem with the coalition right now is that it includes way too much stuff that I want to annex. Shamar, I want to annex all of it. Because it holds the Mashriq region. Well, some of it. It doesn't hold the whole thing, but there's also Basra, which I need to annex as well. In fact, I should invade you, and then that'll get the Mamluks out at least. That doesn't seem like a terrible idea since I can land from over here. That almost doesn't sound like a terrible idea. You know what? I might just do it. And I'll even hire a new leader for it too. Because it's not even wasting military points at this point if you have an oversaturation of production. Is it even wasting at that point? Okay, it technically is, but let's not worry about that. Okay, we'll get Wake Island occupied. This stuff is almost, like, worthless to occupy anyway, but that's fine. Let's move down here to the Society Islands. And who's this? Yeah, the Sudanese are still upset, but that's whatever. Can I full annex? Not yet. Okay. We're getting there, though. We're getting kind of close. We've reached max manpower, so that's when you know it's time to release another legion. This time with 48. Or 38, sorry. Wait, hold on. Right, it is 38. Cool. And 20 in the back row. Sure, why not? The legions. And we'll just build another one up here. It's expensive and it's a lot of men, but why not? Pretty much. Can I grab all of these, except for the one moving? I'd like you to go to here, which will lag the hell out of my game, but that's okay. How are we doing over here? No attrition? Okay, great stuff. It's another conversion real quick. Let me grab one more. Also wondering, I could already annex Turkey, couldn't I? And how long until I can annex France? Another 6 years. I should probably annex France first, shouldn't I? Probably. Even though France really has helped me, I don't think they're necessary anymore. Is the only thing. Like, I don't think we need them. Really, that's it. That's the whole thing. So I might as well grab the French land while I can. You know, it's probably going to take 20, 30 years to annex anyway, right? So we'll have France for that time period. I'll also take this because it's super cheap still. Even if, yeah, technically I'm paying over the, over what I could pay, it's still really good, so. How about you guys? No, it's not -7. How about now? Have I not annexed every single piece of land you own? Nope. Apparently I haven't. Well, that's just great, isn't it? Get some new mortars as well, why not? Okay, let's grab these bad boys onto here. And we'll move them up here. Because at this point, that's the only thing that's left, except for maybe waiting a month. There we go, okay. Full annexation of Spain. Right, complete full annexation. That does count colonies though, right? Like, yeah, I think it does. The theory is that this should give me all of their colonies because I'm full annexing them. If it doesn't, we're gonna have some problems. But let's test our theory. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I do have to, of course, get rid of this, though. I mean, this is disgusting. Why are you making them pay 37%? What's the point of that? There just isn't one, really. There's no reason to have, like, taxes this high. I mean, come on, dude. Even I'm not that terrible of a person. But yeah, okay, great. We're done with the war with Spain, and we've gone and full annexed the Spanish colonies. Which don't really like me, but that's fine. Because, first of all, I'll be taking this. Which will significantly fix that. Well, it'll create big changes, pretty much. Hopefully fix it. Okay, all those ships are grouped up together. With these ones as well. Protect trade in Genoa. I mean, I don't know how much of a payoff I'm getting for that many ships, but hey, that's something. Anyways, I've gone ahead and boosted myself up like another 1,000 dev, because now I have half of Spanish colony dev. Next on that same list is Portugal. Of course, we still have that coalition to deal with, though. I wonder if it'll start to decrease. The Ottomans are no longer a valid rival. Fair enough. Don't even have an embargo in the first place. We can only rival Russia, which is a shame. Okay, we got some new merchants as well, just riding off of that whole thing. So we can put one in Ragusa, put one in Constantinople, and put one in Crimea. And Ragusa moves it down to Genoa, and you move it to Ragusa, and you move it to Constantinople. So the theory is we should see like a ton of money start flowing down here. I'd say like 17 ducats or something, right? 14. You know what? That's not bad. I've also started trading in everything. Now I make 245 ducats a month in Genoa. Disgusting. I love it so much. Okay, what else can I do here? Let's turn that down, because it's a pretty loud guitar riff there. And let's see what we can do here, because we can create some more charters in random places, which allows me to do even further things, I think, right? Because, hold on, I don't actually own that. Hold on a second. In here I can grab these. Yeah, that's what I want. Trade steering increase. Yep, give me that. So I should be making... Well, we'll see. We'll see how much money I start making in a moment. You actually don't need to be there anymore. How about I send you down here? It'll take you a while, but you'll get there. My current heir dies. I mean, he was alright. I'm actually a little bit sad. He wasn't even that terrible. My dude's 44. I have slight doubts that anything bad's gonna happen from that. Also, we're at war with Mainz, which is great. I'm actually going to explicitly say that I want Zealand. Wait, who wants that? Hold on. You don't want it. Galera. Of course Galera would want Zealand. I kind of want Zealand, though. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want it. Because I need it to form Rome. So, you know. I might want to take it. Also, this war should be super quick. Because we can just go and, you know, invade the whole thing. Also, you need a general. So let's get the one from the boats. Which would happen to be... I don't even know which one. Where are my boats? I'm starting to lose track of things. This one, yeah, the first fleet. No, sorry, not that one. This one, yes, okay. You can come down here, actually. You'll be the resident, 50 stack over here, I guess. But what I really wanted was to know who is in control. Jafar Sassi. Okay. Now let's go over here and bring you over here so you can actually do something. Okay, it's great stuff. Yeah, most of these people are totally okay with me. So I'm probably gonna like full annex Venice at some point or something, I don't know. I kind of just want to wait for the whole, what am I trying to say? For the whole coalition to just disappear first. It's kind of what I'm waiting for, to be honest. Let me grab that, and... let me build some more ships, because guess who has a larger force limit, and can build like 100 more of the lights. I mean, the trade power I have in here is just ridiculous at this point. 4,851 trade power. It'd be worth more to actually privateer in Venice, wouldn't it? To be honest, it probably would. Probably would be worth more to privateer in Venice. But maybe that's not necessarily true. After all, I am diverting all of the Venetian trade somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's gonna help me that much anyway. So how are we doing? We're spending a lot on things like Colonial Maintenance. Where do I have colonies? Over here, of course. Of course I would have colonies here. Who doesn't, obviously? What is that, 34 ducats a month? Screw that. I mean, I'm gonna keep them, because, like, I'm already there, basically. Right? The Sudanese ones are a little upset, actually. Can't do much about that, to be honest. I'm doing the best I can over here. I don't know, maybe I'll move these guys up into here anyway, and then I'll move them back if it's like a real issue. Okay, that's totally cool. So you guys are doing your thing. You guys are doing your thing. We're sieging a whole bunch over here. And we're at war with who exactly? No one inside of the coalition, so this is a useless war. Gotcha. That's cool. That's always nice to know. It does give me some truces, though, which is much appreciated. I do like truces. Because then I can invade other people of the HRE with relatively no problem. Who's the Pope? France is the Pope. Are you kidding me? My vassal became Pope, and yet I have no chance of being Pope ever. Wow, great stuff. That's just wonderful. Well, okay. I'm gonna move these guys back here. And I think I'm gonna prepare for a sort of invasion of Britain. You see, I'm gonna do something special here. I'm just gonna move these troops in two, so that you can deal with these, and you can deal with the Separatists. And I'm just gonna move the ships back. Well, yeah, exactly. See what we just did here? In theory, we should maybe live... Yeah, there we go. Great. And we'll move these guys all the way back home, where I'll also... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to be building another entire fleet of transports so that I can have this global empire I was kind of building. Let's keep building a whole bunch of them. Boop, 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 boop. And let me grab these things over here. I just need like 60 of them, and then I'll build a whole bunch more heavy frigates in these areas. So I can get up to 535 total ships. Not lights, just total ships. So I'm still lacking in the lights department, but that's alright. I'm really using everything here, huh? And I'll use some of Turkey's land, too. Okay, great. And that'll build us the force limit, and we can do the rest later. That siege is done. Great. Gone ahead and done that, and I'll sit on the capital. I'll lose the prestige. That's not a problem. I'll siege that capital. And, oh boy, things are starting to get messy around here. Okay. Well, you guys are back home with nothing left to do. So I'll have you stand about there. You guys are chilling. Having a face-off between France and Mainz. Who knows who's going to actually attack, if it ever happens. Okay, interesting. You can go and siege Cologne, because why not? And we'll leave once Mainz drops to low. Oh no, we have native uprising, but thankfully I did this thing over here, so that works out okay. Alright, what's the next objective? Because this coalition is not getting rid of itself, so... We're gonna have to invade Shamar, the Mamluks, Astrakhan, my voice just died for a second, Provence, Burgundy, Switzerland, Venice, Ferrara, Rome, Britain, and Portugal. That sounds terrible. I don't really want to do it. But if I am going to do it, it's going to be for the Portuguese Empire. That would be the CBI I would choose. So, yeah. We're going to grab Mainz's capital. In fact, I'm not even going to siege this. I'm just not going to do it. There we go. Take the capital. We'll leave. The ships have not come back yet, I don't think. Yeah, they're taking a long time to get here. But we started building up a second transport fleet. For now, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. It's gotten a little long. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a quick thank you to the patrons you see on screen here for the month of June. Especially those in the Admiral tier, Ben Greenhagen, Car Newley, and Tiger Pop. Those in the General tier, Justinian and Brennan Arcano. And in the Prince tier, Natsuki and Rockbox. And in the King tier, Chewy Shoot. Thank you all so much for your donations, it means a lot to me, and you're helping to move the channel forward more than you know. And as always, I can't possibly thank you enough.